Local alt-country troubadour Kevin Roy will be spending much of the fall on the road with his debut EP, Taller Than Trees, released earlier this year. He's also at work on a full-length project and joins us in studio this morning. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me down, Jenna.
Big decision you made just over a year ago. You were a full-time teacher and you decided to leave the classroom behind and pursue music full-time. Let's maybe talk a little bit about what went into that decision.
Yeah, I guess I had to weigh a lot of different pros and cons and stuff, and at the end of it, really writing songs I found more enjoyable than writing lesson plans, and yeah, it's been a big shift, but it's been a really good shift nonetheless. So.
And obviously you've been able to spend a lot more time on the road. You've been able to play live more often just because of that.
Yeah.
How has it been being able to make that change?
It's been great, and I often think back to my last tour when I woke up and poured a coffee and walked the beaches at Tofino at 9 in the morning on a Monday, when thinking back, and my old self would have been walking down to a gym corralling students down to a morning assembly.
And as much as you love molding young minds, this is just another passion of yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Taller Than Trees came out earlier this year, your debut EP, worked with Lloyd Peterson, is
Yes,
that
I did,
right?
yeah.
Let's maybe talk a little bit about the project and the songs that are on it.
Well, the songs really span a large span of time, really. The first song on the record I wrote almost 10 years ago when I was in a similar kind of situation, debating making music my full-time career, I guess. And at the time I chose to go back to school and not do music at that capacity. And so when I was looking at some of the song choices for this record, that one was always kind of tugging at my sleeve and made its way on there. And then some of the stuff falls in between, and then some of the stuff I wrote right before the record as well. So it really spans a large bit of my musical, my writing.
Sure, that must be like a bit of a walk down memory lane for you.
It really is,
well. Yeah. Working on something new, what's your goal going into this project? Obviously that one, you're looking back quite a ways into your catalog. What's the vision for the new album?
Well, there's actually some stuff that I had sitting around in some notebooks and things that I've had written from previously, but there's a lot of really new stuff, and I've been working with a lot of great songwriters and sharing a lot of ideas with other musicians in town. That's been a lot of what's going into this record right now.
You just led straight into another topic of conversation. You had an opportunity this summer to take part in the Manitoba Music Song Camp, which basically took a whole bunch of songwriters, put them in a cabin in the woods and said, now create. How was that for you?
That was really great. A lot of people I had not met before on this trip, so it was great to meet some new friends, and also the people who were part of this camp were all over different genres, and so it was really really neat to see what happens when, say, a punk artist, a folk artist, and a R&B artist write a song together. So
fantastic. A lot of different ideas floating around for sure.
Yeah.
We're going to hear a song from Kevin Roy coming up on the BT stage. Stay with us from that. He is a fellow Blue Rodeo fan, so that makes him pretty good in my books. We have a treat for you coming up on the BT stage. Thanks, Kevin.